How relieving was it to get back on the winners list?
It was nice. It's obviously been a really disappointing start, but we know we had a job to do to go over there. And I mentioned last week that sometimes away trips can galvanise a group when you get away together, have a meal together, stay with one another, and sort of just enjoy each other's company. And it was pretty trying conditions out there. It was bloody hot. So I think we played a brand of footy, a real contested style of footy that'll hold us in good stead, and something we sort of want to aspire to is that contested brand. So it was nice to get the job done.
How important is a day like this and a week like this as well?
Really important. We're very privileged to play in the Good Friday game. I've been here a number of times over my last 10 years, and to hear some of the stories and what the kids are going through, what the families are going through, but also the work the nurses and the docs and stuff do here. It's really inspiring, and we're super privileged that we can represent the kids here and the workers here in some small way on Friday and play our part.
Does being a dad now change even more, like how much you think about this and put shine a different sort of light on it?
Yeah, I was thinking about it this morning. I couldn't imagine going through what some of the families here are going through. So, it's obviously a devastating time, but I mean the work that the nurses and the doctors and all the staff do here to provide as much care and support as they can for the sick kids is amazing. And my heart goes out to all the families who are dealing with trying times at the moment. Yeah, it puts things in perspective a little bit. And at the end of the day, we just play a game, but as I said, to be able to represent them and play our part in some small way is really nice.
How's Harry Mackay going? Obviously a big head knock after he's just come back. How's he holding up?
He's okay. He's got a nice little shiner under his right eye, I think. So, I think he's entered concussion protocols and he'll miss this week. But he's been really good around the place, and I think it was good to see him back out there. But disappointing for him to obviously miss a week. But he's the ultimate professional, so I'm sure he'll bounce back and be right for the following week.
Will we see you go down forward this week?
I haven't been back in the club yet, so I'm not sure. I'd say it's a chance, but I don't know.
Really unfortunate news for Brody Kemp. How do you go about replacing him? Yeah, obviously he had a really good start to the season. Super disappointing for everyone.
Yeah, I think we're still waiting on scans, but it is disappointing for Kemp. You've seen him go down like that. He's done a mountain of work over the pre-season to put himself in a position to play some really good footy. We saw him get the reward for effort with 5 goals a couple of weeks ago. You never like seeing someone go down, let alone your own teammates. So, it'll be difficult to cover, but I know that he'll rehab and get it right, whatever it may be. So, it is disappointing though.
Jack, just going back to the win, I know you said you haven't been into the club yet, but do you feel like it's relieved a bit of stress or a bit of worry internally?
I wouldn't say it's a relief. I think we have a belief in what we can do. We obviously weren't playing to the standard that we aspire to, but we tinker a few things and, things can go our way pretty quickly. We understand it's early in the year, and we believe that we've got a style of game that can hold us up for the long run. So, we'll go in, we'll review it. It wasn't a perfect game by any means, so there'll be things we improve on, things we did really well, and move forward pretty quickly to Friday.
What do you make of North Melbourne? Obviously, they're in a similar category in terms of win-losses to start the year. What have you made of their start?
No, I think they've been super competitive for the most part. I mentioned last week that the competition's so close, so you can't afford to take liberties or rest on your laurels. It's really important that you take every game for what it's worth. We know that it's a big game, public holiday, playing for a great cause, which we have done for the last 2 or 3 years now. So we know that there's more on the line, and North will come to play, and so will we. So I'm expecting a good contest.
How have you found the season personally, mostly playing down back? Since last season, come back in and playing down back.
I've enjoyed it. It's nice to be back. I obviously missed a bit of footy over the last couple of years, so it's nice to sort of find a role and have the trust amongst the boys and the coaching staff to be able to fulfil that from week to week. So I've really enjoyed playing down there. I've obviously worked closely with leaders Nick Haynes and Mitch McGovern for the majority of the pre-season. So, yeah, it's nice being back.
There's been some chat about TDK and his contract and whatnot, and maybe he's putting things on hold. Where do you, as a playing group, how do you convince him, or do you need to try and convince him to stay put and to stay loyal, even if it means sacrificing a fair bit of money at another club?
I don't think it's our job. It's up to the list manager and that department to get it done. But I'm pretty sure we're comfortable with where it stands. I know the Kings playing some really good footy at the moment. It'll be a great contest between him and Cherry this week too, who they're probably both vying for All-Australian ruck at the moment. So, there's always going to be talk about it, but it's not our job to delve into it. So, he's our mate, he's our teammate. We'll support him. But yeah, we're pretty comfortable with where it stands.